I don't know what to do. I don't know. Yeah, this schedule and the time I have at night, like I mentioned to you before, it's not really the same anymore. Um, because I had to be up so early in the morning during the week, and then every weekend it's always something else that takes the time that I would like to use for other things, but I don't want to, come off as somebody who doesn't want to do things. But weekends I would love to just only do, you know, do new artwork or do some stuff with the recruiting, but I just can't. It seems, I mean, I could, but I just, just a lot of stuff. Excuse me. And I apologize if I cough quite a few times. I'm having like some drainage. Hopefully you can hear me pretty good. Um, you know, I I still think about you know what I what's ideal, the ideal situation for me. And these past like 2 months or whatever long it's been, um, I'm I'm doing other stuff to you know make I don't even know what to call it. I just I want to only do art, but art doesn't make enough money right now, and I can't just dive only into that right now. But then not being able to dive into it fully, I don't have the time. And then when weekends come around, it's always something that has to be done. I always got to do this, do that. So when the weekends are here, it's like there's really no time, maybe a few hours here and there. But when you're just, I don't know. It's a lot of complaining, huh? Complaining a lot. I probably shouldn't. I only want to do art. I just can't right now. Oh, me put my hand there. What was that? Ah, oh, sorry. It did something with the camera distracting me, but I wish I could say I was in better spirits right now. I mean, I'm not in no like depression mode or anything like that. I just wish that I could do certain things, but it's on me too. It's my fault for the most part that I'm in the position I am now. So I can't complain. And I always come to that conclusion every time I try to talk. I know it's been a while since I've been on the video. It's probably I wouldn't be surprised if it's been a month, few weeks. Time is gone, y'all. The time during the week, and then when you get home later in the day, that time flies by. But then you gotta be up super early in the morning. You know that. I'm sure you or somebody you know is doing that same routine too, and it's not ideal. You know, it is what it is. A lot of people, other people do it, so I shouldn't complain. But I know what I really want to do, and it's just trying to figure out another way. I know I was selling my art mainly through crypto. I'm probably just gonna have to do something else. Or if I still want, I can accept crypto as a payment. I can do it by I can sell the work on a certain blockchain or platform that's preferred by the client or the collector. I could do that, So each sale and transactions will all be on a case by case basis. Maybe that's something I could try. It's just the whole mint if you know about NFT crypto art type on that side, if you know anything about it, really, it's like a few blockchains where you can post, also, or make available for sale your artwork. Oh man, that sounded bad. There's a few blockchains that you can make your artwork available on, and you have to mint the artwork. That's when basically put it on the blockchain, the digital, you know, um, ledger, basically. Wish I could describe that better, but if you don't know about it, you probably have to just, one YouTube video. What's blockchain? Like, I'm sure it's like a 3-minute video out there that can give you a gist of what it is. Well, what's NFT art? Stuff like that. But I had to figure out another way to, because from doing the consulting, I know how to do or what I need to do uh, more marketing. I just where I'm gonna get the time from and not feel like I'm alienating my family. Because if I could, I would just not talk to anyone and only do that every day. But that's what a crazy person would do. So I still need to be present, and just trying to be present, but then you know having continuous dreams almost every night about art, creating new art, having my artwork in famous museums, having my work collected by people all over the world. All those kind of dreams just continue to just torment me on a regular basis, and and that's probably a sign that I probably need to be doing it. But I don't have the courage at this time to just jump onto it, because the money just I can't just switch and start making money, can I? Maybe, because I would need to be able to switch from what I'm doing now to something that's going to make money right away. Like within the first 24 hours, I need to make good money on it. Maybe I need to. I don't even have. I don't even have a brand. I know I've read a lot about branding and stuff some months ago. I didn't apply much of that stuff. Well, I did start to post more regularly on social media, and a few other things, trying to define my art style a little more. But then schedule got flipped, turned upside down, threw across the room. So what I plan, I just can't execute on a daily basis. I can only execute maybe 2 days out of the week, maybe, because that varies too. I'm was hoping to have like one day early in the week and one day later in the week, to where I can focus on other things, but that's wishful thinking, at least at this time, because when I want to try to do something on those days, there's always something that comes up. Something always happens to where then it obliterates that whole day, and I have to do something else. So it's basically like, and then again, when I'm not thinking about something, or dumping a ton of just knowledge about all kinds of random subjects here and there, dumping that in my brain. As soon as I shut everything off and it's quiet, everyone's asleep, and I'm not talking or flooding my brain with useless stuff on social media, what comes to my head is art. That's all I see. That's all I can think about. But normally, by the time I'm available to do it, I'm so exhausted from either not sleeping the night before or, just like longer days. Then when I try to think about art, I fall asleep. I'll think about it, look up at the ceiling, or I'll have my laptop in my lap with my art software open on it. I'll try to start doing something, and then I'll just knock out. Um, why am I whining so much? I know it's other people. There's probably other people out there with like crazier situations, and I can't complain. You know. See, that's all I'm thinking about now. Even when I'm pausing on this video for a second, I just see art in my head. I had to figure out what to do. I don't know what to do. I really want to dive into it, but I'm too afraid. Excuse me. I want that's all I want to do. Art is all I've wanted to do ever since I was a kid. I pushed it off to the side for many years. Doing other things, doing the consulting, which I enjoy, but number one is always going to be art. And maybe just because I don't want to give up. I'm not going to give up on it. I just trying to figure it out. I need to figure out what I need to do to make. And again, I would hate for the art just to be, it won't. It will go from being fun and something that I enjoy, and having to force myself to, market it, social media, build a brand, cohesive collection, all this stuff. Is there a way I can do it without having to do any of that stuff? 'Cause, I don't know. I can go through, and then also sell the price of the work that I sell. How much am I gonna sell it for? I sell it for a higher price now. I don't want to bring the price down. So maybe if I do change the price, I have to compensate previous collectors with like multiple art pieces each to cover what, I was like, hey, I know y'all spend a good bit, so I'm gonna give y'all all these for free so that we can be on a, you know, I don't want to say clean slate. There's probably another phrase that I can use, but just so they don't feel like they've been cheated. And I know it's not up to it's not up to me to feel bad for selling something for a price before and then changing my price. But I think it's weird to do that to collectors, especially people who believed in me in the beginning when no one else did and they invested their money. So I'll figure out something to do for them if I decide to make adjustments to my price. But I think it's really more me needing to reach more people. And that's the marketing part, I would assume, right? Marketing, outreach, brand building, or figure out a way to get 1,000 people to that love my work so much that they were willing to invest in it. And well, I got things to figure out, like always. I don't have everything figured out. I don't think most people do. Excuse me. I hope y'all can hear me on this video. I've been coughing so much, so throat's a little sore, sinuses kind of messed up. But art. That's all I want to do. That's all I think about, unless I'm shoving something else in my head. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? I don't know. Man, I have a decision to make. Or I need to strategize and work on, and since I don't have all those hours that I would love to have to create art, maybe using that hour here, 30 minutes there, 2 hours here, instead of working on art, maybe working on the strategy to sell more art. Maybe that'll work. Or I'm just gonna start hand drawing stuff or something on some random pieces of paper. I need to get stuff out. So yeah, let me go ahead and go. I wish it wasn't so like somber, but um, I have decisions to make, but they are, oh man, I'll be really on thin ice, man. And I just can't afford to lose. So whatever I have to do next, it has to almost be, even though it won't be a guarantee, it has to really have a high percentage chance of working. So yeah. Let me go ahead and at least get a couple hours of sleep. I was about to go to sleep, but then I said, you know what? Let me do a video. I know it's been a long time. Had a lot on my mind, so I wanted to at least put it out there and show you guys that I'm still around. It's just my schedule is insane, so can't really do a whole lot of these videos and the things that I enjoy the most. But again, that's all on me. I had the time to do it, or I might have been right around the corner, but it didn't happen. So I'll put that blame on myself. But right now, instead of looking back, I'm looking forward. And what's the strategy? What's the next thing I need to do? So that's the steps I'll be taking in the time that I do have available. That's not me doing, where I'm not doing something else. So thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you as always. Thank you for coming by and listening to the video like you always do. And until next time, peace.